All right, good evening, good morning, good afternoon, everybody out there on Twitch and YouTube. Regardless of where you are in the world or what time of day it is for you, I hope you're doing exceptionally well. I will get pretty much straight into it because I imagine there will be some people who tune into this purely for this reason, and I want to honor that because I do appreciate time. Time is the most valuable asset we have. I say that a lot, and I mean every word. Let me just make sure that Twitch and YouTube are both receiving everything. If you're hearing me and you're on either platform, let me know you can see and hear me. I'd appreciate it. I'm on the new internet, and I do want to make sure before I get too far ahead that everything is functional. Assuming that the... Yeah, new backdrop, yeah. We're in the new place, so... Yeah, you guys can hear me, you can see me, cool. Alright. So let's just get straight into it. I am going to pretty well focus on what I have to say, and then happy to read comments and stuff like that. But there really isn't too much, and it's not going to take very long. But I do think it's important. You know, a couple months ago, obviously, we had this whole, apply kind of, I think was more or less the straw that broke the metaphorical camel's back, right? And everything kind of exploded. The streams exploded. I actually found data recently when I was just looking at Twitch alone and comparing the month of May, which was the previous month, to the following two. We went from averaging, I think it was 19 or 20 viewers to over 130. We literally almost 10x'd our viewership, which is a staggering difference. Okay. So I do want to make clear that I have allowed the hatred of the internet to poison the way that I handle things. And for me, especially as a Christian, that's completely and totally unacceptable. There has been, and many of you have seen it, a massive influx of hatred towards me. There have been, obviously, the allegations, the video that I posted about that, which in and of itself got some hate, which I thought was interesting. But I allowed all of this hatred that I've received to poison the way that I both interact with and respond to you guys that watch me live, as well as the comment section in general. I have always curated my comment sections. For those of you that don't know, that's always been a thing. I have been very clear that I don't allow pricks to hang out in my comment section. Okay? Just straight up. If you want to have a differing opinion from me, you are always welcome to do that. But the problem is, 99% of the time when people voice a contradictory thought or opinion to what I have shared in a piece of content, it is done so with a very negative twist for no reason. It doesn't add to what they're saying, it just detracts from it, so I remove it and we move on. I do not have any shame in that. What I do hold shame for, and what I truly feel I owe my community an apology for, is really just two very basic things. Number one, like I said, I've allowed my engagement with even people who mean well. I read all of the criticisms and... I'll say criticisms, I don't know that there's a better word for it. I read all criticism through this lens that says they clearly hate me, I need to react that way, which is horrible. The other part is that I have engaged with the hatred live. That's all. And people will come through and they are, like, obviously hating, right? And instead of just allowing my moderators to do what they do best, I engage, I get irritated, and all that does is add fuel to their flame. So I'll be honest, those things I knew better. I will tell you in full transparency, something that I am still learning to deal with is the influx of growth. It used to be, prior to this, that those 19 to 25 viewers I had on average were wholesome, genuine people, most of which I knew at some level. Fast forward to now, and we have 5-10 times the viewers, and there really isn't that much more hatred. But I assumed, and this is just being completely honest, I assumed that a large majority of the new viewers were only here to hate, which is awful, and I know that. I'm not sure that I was even aware up here in my head that that was what was going on. But really, over the last few days, I've had some time to just think on it and chew on it. And that's exactly what was going on subconsciously, was that I just assumed that the vast majority of people were hate. And that's on me. I know that I get a lot of, and I mean, I'm even seeing people that have mentioned, like, oh yeah, another Gaming for Hope apology, and that's okay. If you want to see it that way, that's fine. But I will tell you, there are very few creators who make apologies because they very rarely push themselves into boundaries where things are not normal, right? I'll frequently bring up my faith. It comes up in conversation. It's not that I try to shove it down anybody's throat, but it comes out in conversation. And I'm not ashamed of my faith in Christianity. It's not something I will ever be ashamed of. It's not something I'm ever going to hide. And people cannot like me for that. That's their opinion. But the apologies from me are genuine. It's me owning mistakes when I make them. And I think that a lot of creators won't do that. Flat out. So, do what you have to do. But I do want to encourage those of you that are here to hate, which I would argue is not a lot. But I do want to speak to those people right now. Think about all of the time. This is like a genuine thought. Think about all of the time you have spent hating on the internet. And consider what you could have done instead. What goal do you have in your life that you could have made progress towards instead of hating on the internet? And this isn't even just towards me, this is just general. This is a real thought. If you really looked at how much time you spend scrolling on TikTok, scrolling on Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, which is where I notice a lot of the hatred comes from vertical content. If you really spent that time and got productive instead, how much more could you have accomplished? That's what I want to encourage you to think about. Those of you that are haters. The rest of you, please know that I am open to constructive criticism, but make it constructive. The only people I have ever banned in my chat have been people that were not. Right? The only people that I have ever banned are people who were not actually contributing to anything helpful. So, that's that. Appreciate you being here. If you guys weren't here for the entire apology, I don't intend to spend time repeating it. I really want to encourage you to go find the original start to this and go from there. And FYI, that was not directed at you, friend. Over on YouTube, you're good. But I do want to read through some of the chat. If you guys have questions or anything, or like comments, concerns, feel free to share them. I'd love to hear some community feedback here for sure, and then we'll get moving on. Chirp Draws over on Twitch said, my friend used to send a bunch of your clips from TikTok out of context to the GC, specifically opinions that could be seen as generally disagreeable, and I had to keep making him find full clips where you explain your valid points, and now he's actually sending the fun clips instead of the controversial ones and calls you his goat. Quite a wild turn of events there. I appreciate that, Icy. Thank you. Yeah, and Jab, I actually fully agree with you on that. Jab over on Twitch said, I feel like it's a bit hard to give quality, constructive feedback through a live stream chat. Completely true. Shane, that's totally true. Shane over on YouTube said, sadly, there's a lot of hate these days. It's sad I don't remember anyone being as hateful as some people these days. Yeah, it's true. Anthony, always be good to see you, chat, man. I can't say your normal username. But I know you've been around a while. Most people don't hate because they hate you. They hate probably because they're insecure about something. Keep at it, bro. Keep self-reflecting. Yeah, I mean, if their hatred is going to cause me to be self-reflecting and growing, it's just going to keep backfiring on them, and that's what I would intend for. No, not Diamond yet. Thank you, Icy. I appreciate it. What's your goal now since you stopped trying to go pro in Overwatch? I'll be articulating that in a video next week. Hand to God. So, that is coming. You're not delusional for thinking there are a ton of people who are here just to hate. Honestly, I think you shouldn't waste your energy on bad faith advice or criticism at all. I appreciate it. Yeah, we did. We moved to a new place. That is correct. How's Rachel doing? She's good. Dantex, thank you very much. Said I joined from the Rage Bait clips, but you're a goated streamer, and I don't really like watching streams that much. Appreciate it, homie. I had no idea, Jumbo. That's wild. Anything planned for the day? Yeah, we're gonna get in the game here shortly. Do I have fun streaming? I love creating content and live streaming. Yes. What is?
I have to go send the run.
Come here, bud. You come hang out with Dada. What is my day job? I don't feel comfortable sharing that online, and unfortunately, I'm sorry. Right, Jeb, right? I agree people are hateful, but I've seen some clips of you clapping back at that, and I really don't feel like that's the right approach. That's actually where I started this stream, Only Shump, and I'd encourage you to go check that out. That is actually what I was apologizing for, is that kind of thing exactly, so. Yeah, he definitely is like a little mini me. That's very true. Is there a story behind why red is your favorite color? No, I just like the red. I just do. Yeah, Mike, I'm with you. No, sorry. Thanks so much for the Prime for 3 months, man. I appreciate it. What is the baby going to made once it's old enough to move the mouse? If he decides he wants to play video games, we'll go from there. He's his own person. Hate on hate doesn't make it right. Exactly. 2 wrongs don't make it right. Right. Yeah, appreciate that, Alice. And that, again, largely what I talked about at the beginning. What is bro wearing? This is what we call a sleeper. Oh, okay. Okay. I'm with you, real Jimmy. That's wild. Favorite Bible verse? I don't know. I mean, I go back to the default mode of John 3:16. For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten son, that whoever should believe in him would not perish but have everlasting life. Because in, I think it's verse 17 that continues by saying, for God did not send his son into the world to condemn the world, but that the world through him might be saved. That's my favorite. Deedon, that's crazy. So he doesn't hurt himself. Yeah, exactly. It doesn't allow him to roll and stuff in his sleep as much. What's little guy's name? This is Cassian. Like Cassian Andor. Cassian. Do I watch sports? I do not. When does the baby have a matching beard? Well, if he has anything like my genetics, he'll have a receding hairline by 25 and a pretty righteous beard about the same time. He's just hanging out. Not pointing any fingers, but I think some people asking about your job or your personal life in general are not genuinely interested and just want to get a defensive reaction out of you. Okay. Well, I mean, and I think that just saying like I don't talk about it is fine. I don't see that as a bad response. Even now, he clearly wants to grab your beard. Yes, but you are confined. Your wife is so pretty. I completely agree, but I'm also incredibly biased. Yeah, mama. Well, Cassian, do you want to go see mama so that I can actually do what I normally do? Really? That's crazy, Deaton. Don't think you're safe because he's confined. How's your wife doing after the surgery? Do you want to answer that? That's up to you. I can answer it for you, but you're right there if you want to just hop on the mic and say something real quick. What? Huh? Okay. She's in pain. That's what she literally said. I like to try and let her speak for herself when she's around. I don't like to be that guy who's speaking on behalf of his wife. But yeah, she's been in a fair amount of pain. She's got some stuff to help with it, but it's not doing a lot. Aside from family and streaming, what hobbies do I have? I don't have time outside of that. I don't have hobbies. But I do like photography, like automotive photography. Do you guys want to see some of my old shots that I used to do when I had time? I can show you that super quick just for fun. I'm not getting back on due. What do you think the Overwatch devs should do to revive the game? I think the game is fine. I'm not sure what you mean by revive. Swedish Cookie, I appreciate it, man. I would encourage you to go check the very beginning of the stream, and you'd find what I talked about. I missed like 2. And one of them I already made up for, Woosty. We actually had to redo the whole schedule because of it. I know, Swedish Cookie, you're fine. It's not. I'm not upset with you for asking a question. You're fine. What do you think the Overwatch devs should do to balance RAM? I don't have any understanding to that level, so. All right, I will just quickly show you the most recent, or we could do the, where's this at? Oh, this one. Yeah, this one. I do appreciate that, Micah. Content is going to be the primary focal point for a while. And I'm cool with that. Like, improvement, yes, but like content and ranked. So, real quick, I'm going to do this super, super quick because I had somebody ask about hobbies. I did automotive photography for a little while, and I would still like to. Ooh, we are dropping frames like crazy. It's all right. I'll have to do a new solution for tomorrow night. I'm sorry for the stream quality in advance, chat. That's unfortunate. But yeah, I used to do automotive photography. So for a free what? Oh, a few. This was like tack sharp. I was really proud of this shot. Like the whole car pretty much is perfectly in focus. And he's drifting on a corner right now. I'm sure you could probably figure that out, but do I like cars? If so, what is my favorite? I don't know that I have a favorite car, but my dream car kind of has landed on the Hyundai Veloster N for quite a while. Thanks, Deaton. I appreciate you being here, homie. Max, thanks for the sub on YouTube, homie. What is the character I have the most fun with? Anna. That one might surprise a few of you, but you can see I got a lot. There's one photo that I know it's in here. I can't wait till we get to it because it's my favorite one. Here's a Hyundai Veloster N, by the way. There were a couple of them. What camera did I use for these? The same camera you guys are seeing me through right now. It's a Sony A6100, so a micro four thirds. I forget what it is. It's a smaller camera. So this was so clean, bro. This photo was so. I mean, the dude is literally in focus. Oh my. Okay, anyway. So for the Veloster N, manual or auto? Manual. Zero hesitation, manual. If you get a sports car, I loved the way they built this one. I wasn't a huge fan of the carbon fiber hood with everything else. There needs to be like, in my mind, there needed to be a continuation onto the roof, but still a good looking car. I did like this one too, because like the leaves were all around. That was super cool. I appreciate that, Alice. Thank you, man. Thank you for the thank you for the compliment, guys. You got someone. I think one of you asked for my one of my hobbies. This one was good too, actually. Really solid sharpness. This was the photo though. Appreciate that, Swedish, for real. You guys see the hand? This one goes hard, dude. This was my favorite photo from the whole meet. It was so fun. I got to go with my brother-in-law too. He's actually pursuing photography like professionally. This was so freaking cool. This was so cool. This was a diesel swapped classic Beetle. It was so cool. This photo was actually pretty iconic as well. You used to have a classic Beetle, that's so cool. Do I play video games apart from Overwatch? I don't really have time to, but when I do, I like playing 7 Days to Die. Particularly when I get to game with my wife. It's a lot of fun. That's so cool, Deaton. Your first car was a classic? That's dope. This is a McLaren. In case those of you don't know, that's a very expensive car. Yeah, 100%, Alice. That's so dope. You're a big F1 fan, huh? I've never been to an F1. That's what I'm looking for. I've never been to an F1 event. So, all right. Let's get back to Overwatch, because I know that's what most of you tuned in for. But somebody asked about my hobbies. There's one of my hobbies. Now you see it. Thanks, Rainier. Appreciate it, homie. You guys are really kind. I do appreciate it. I know not many people are like into cars or into photography. That's kind of a weird crossover with Overwatch. So. Really, Alice? That's so cool. What kind of music do I like? I am into heavy metal. Like, massively. Favorite band of all time is Wolves at the Gate. If you do decide to go look them up, they are a Christian heavy metal band. So if you're not religious, just know that. But I still think their music is incredible, even for those that aren't Christians. How big are the files? I actually don't know. Shoot me like a DM somewhere, and I'll let you know later. I don't mind telling you. I just want to get to the content people are looking for. Do I like President? Is that a band, or are you asking about political stuff? Oh, Kaleberries, I'm sorry to hear about your Veloster. That's a sad day. UK metal band. I can't say I've ever heard of them. I'll have to do some digging if I remember to. Okay. You guys ready? For context, I have not played since before we moved, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. I legit have not played since before we moved. So when's the new setup tour? I probably won't do one. It's the same, like, it's the same general setup, but. How do you like the new collab? I thought it was really dope. I haven't looked into it super heavily, but I do like the fact that Nerf actually, like a company as large as Nerf, has hooked it up with these guys. I thought that was cool. What? Yo, that's crazy, Flyway. Wedding painters make buku bucks. Like crazy amounts of money. On the new Linkin Park resurgence, are you talking with, in the Emily? Isn't that her name? Forget. The new lead. Thanks, Only Shop. I appreciate it, Omi. I vote ice cream and a movie date tonight. Yeah, Emily. Oh, I'm so locked in right now. Yeah, just leave the game. Go play. I mean, low key, that sounds enticing, but I, haven't streamed in like legitimately over a week, so I should at least stick around. I think she did a phenomenal job. She had some very big shoes to fill, but she did it anyway. So I was like, all right. Well, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do something new. No, don't ban Diva. Play Diva. I don't really care beyond that. Oh, we banned Mercy. Sorry, I almost forgot. Can't get that on. Oh, Mercy's still in the game. L. I do not inflame. You guys ready to see Diva? I haven't played Diva in forever. But I do have this dope freaking skin. Because I got a... Isn't that the mythic? I'm pretty sure that's her mythic. Where's the name shirt? Aiming for Hope? It is right there. You guys can't see it. There's really not a place for me to... There's really not a place to put it up behind me right now. Do I listen to any Finnish metal bands? I can't say that I have, no. I think if you want to sweat hard, you should ban Hazard here. Well, he was banned, so I guess we're good. What's your favorite Sleep Token song? Ooh, good question. I'd say it's probably Rain. Yeah, mouse pad. Oh. Yep. Yikes. Yikes. Yep. I just let my backline get ran down. Yep. Mousepad needs to move. My bad. Oh, I'm still small frame. Sorry. Pro streamer, by the way. Can't ever hope camera going hard right now. True. True. Nah, it was just my bad. First point. We are trying to contest it. Not sure why I'm trying to. Yep. Yep. This is bad. Bro is dodging IRL. Shush. I am throwing. That is what's happening right now. I'm not trying to throw, but I am definitely succeeding. First game on, it's not a big deal. Hi, beautiful. Kind of freaked me out there. I ain't gonna lie to you. Ah! Don't kill me. I didn't do it. Actually, I probably did, low-key. Okay. No doom block. Why am I trying to block? I just tried to DM a doom punch. Yeah, give him a punch. That was actually like the worst way to use bomb. Yep. Quit charging the doom. I'm standing out in the open. Not sure why I was trying to DM our own. Can we DM the healing? Probably don't want to push too much further. Probably need to challenge that guy. Okay, die on cart there. Getting better. This Brig complaining about me swapping to a tank that can heal the backline or help the backline. Okay. Kind of using my... Okay. Okay, good deal. Using my boosters on cooldown right now and not really thinking it through. I think I'm playing okay. My fault. Should have seen that one coming. Oh no. I know I can't DM that. Okay. Outside of my support LOS right now, I need to play this very carefully. I say as I booster straight into a Sigma. Early bomb. Early bomb, but it kind of worked, so. Bunny, by the way, thanks so much for the prime. I do appreciate it, homie. I feel like it took a minute, but my D.Va started cooking towards the end, I feel like. Am I wrong? Ooh, man, we are dropping frames like crazy. We have 40 megs up, and I'm only using like 12. So this internet connection is getting throttled. That's what we're seeing. My latency is higher. Ooh. Well, maybe we need to wire it after all. Okay, learned some things. No big deal. How tall are you? You look very short. Yes, I am very short. I am 5'9". Why are you not protect backline? Smart as plat support. Bro was also playing Brig and is worried about me protecting the backline. So.
Now I seek peace in other ways.
Still sounds pretty poetic to me.
Yeah, the ults on D.Va were bad. I need to use them as second life pretty much only. Exactly, Alice, exactly. On a Brig, please help your backline. It's fine. Who cares, man? Man, all of the CC. Oops. I probably die, and that's okay. Oh my. This Brig is still complaining at me, by the way. Ugh. Bad bomb. No, I don't think that art learning has come harder at my age bracket. She's gonna pulse. Grab the mini. Really thought he could die there. Okay, we knew he didn't have ult to get out. We should be able to turn this now. Okay, we still got point, so it's okay. With Mira, I appreciate the suggestion. It's gonna be a pulse. Yeah, we back way out. Okay. Yeah, I mean, their Cassidy is just kind of running the team down. Maybe if I know that Cassidy's running the team down. I have my ult here. I can play relatively aggressive. Okay. Okay, I can't walk off of this. Where is this guy? Okay. There we go. Just had to stay focused. Didn't have to use my ult. But I probably could have. But I don't trust my team to stay on the point right now. So I'm not going to walk off of it. Okay, now I can go up. My Sojourn's actually probably the player on my team I need to enable the most. Sleeping. Yeah, I'm not gonna listen to that brig that's 25 and 19. Are you an evangelical Christian? I'm not sure that I would know how to define that answer really well, so I'm not going to comment on it. That felt really good. What's up, Mango? Good to see you. Yeah, we played that game really well. We are dropping like 25% of the frames right now. Are you guys seeing that? Or is that just my stream software freaking out? Just so I know, because I haven't wired my setup in yet. It's all wireless. So that would probably help to go wired. It's in the same room. It's on the opposite side of the room, so I got to run a cable up along the wall. Stream looks fine. It's good to know. Stream looks great on Twitch. It's a bit stuttery on YouTube. Okay, good to know. Wonder if it's a YouTube issue then, because that's the only thing that's actually being tracked now that I think about it. So thank you for all of the follows over on Twitch, man. I really do appreciate it, you guys. Thank you, thank you. That game was good. Being my first game on Diva, I'm fairly certain this entire season. Yeah. One game on Diva this entire season, and I went 44 and 5. Was that what it was? It was not perfect. I want to be clear. I'm not claiming that was good. Like perfect. It was good. It was good, but it was not perfect. I mean, I literally died the least in the lobby and had the most eliminations. And just barely the highest damage. Their tank had 1 less damage. Yo, that's crazy. Thanks, Apathy. Oh, yeah, I think I hit Plat 2 off stream, so I just didn't update it. I can do that. My bad. Thanks for the call out on that, though. I definitely would not have remembered that. Yeah, our brig was a specimen. Was an absolute specimen of a person. I also have gigabit internet, but it is not a gig up, so that's probably part of it. By the way, I think someone was asking if I'm learning Diva now. I just wanted to play Diva at Dorado. It seemed fun. Yeah, I mean, that's true too. Hell side, like, so stats aren't everything. They just are an indicator. You know what I mean? Do I have a team? No, I do not. I haven't done any troubleshooting on the internet stuff, so. Are you still on your old team? No. The real legit Frogger? I'm sure you're right, chat. I am sure you're right, chatters. Real Gaming for Hope? Yes. We gotta play Zarya or Ramatra at King's Row. We'll play Orisa at worst case, but... Why does half your chat try to tell you how to play the game? I mean, in a lot of people's minds, I brought it on myself. Because... I talk about progression a lot on stream. So, I don't know why. No, I was not derpy. I haven't played. My audio is tweaking. Check. Weird. Maybe Spartan, I don't know. Okay, so no Zarya. Unfortunate. But that's okay. We can hit some Ramatra. I'm here for it. It's not that I would argue that's not the only time it's useful, Shogun. I think that there are more times where it can be an indicator. Again, I am not saying that the scoreboard is the ultimate tell of whether or not you played well, but it can definitely give you an idea. Somehow that makes sense, Derpy. Unfortunately, I'm sorry about that. My router's across the room for me, but no, it's not next to me. No idea, Kaistro.
Well, I was born in Nova Scotia. Then we moved to Nevada, then Buenos Aires, Reykjavik, Mexico City, Singapore.
I don't know, Starcrow. I don't know about that. Do I like Junkrat? I don't have anything against Junkrat.
Don't worry about it. 5, 4, 3, 2.
That's your new home? It's great, man. Thankful. Huh? Okay, I stood out in the open. My fault. I really thought we could capitalize on that. I just moved too quickly with a Mei. I had to slow myself down. Mei is like one of my biggest weaknesses. I just completely get mowed by a Mei. It's a problem. We are down some of our support here. Holy cow. We're just getting held in the choke point here.
I am not beaten yet.
Golly. This Mei is low-key carrying their team. Am I missing a memo on this May? Like, okay, we got beat. Oh my goodness. That May is 1 HP. And she has, yeah, I don't think this May is meant to be in this rank. I'm gonna be honest with you. This May is insane. Yeah, we just back off and hang out and spawn until the team comes out. I mean, there's not much I can do into this, to be honest. I could swap, but I don't think that's necessary. So the reason I haven't just all out gone in is because the team has a tendency to get May walled off when I do that. Okay, we got the May wall out. I had to get the May wall out. That was my mistake. I'm gonna get May walled off if I'm not careful here. Oh, I really thought the May was still over here. I went too far forward. I overextended. Completely my fault. Just beat the crap out of myself with the microphone.
Nano boost administered.
Yeah, I'm definitely on NA servers. I know that for sure. Do I play Stadium? I don't play a lot of Stadium, no. Holy crap. Stood out in the open again. Just thinking back through it. Their Mei was carrying their team, but as soon as we got her out, the team just crumbled.
Switching sides. Prepare your defenses. Select your hero.
I'm really not sure what's going on the YouTube side tonight, guys. I'm really sorry for those who've been watching over there. Not much I can do about it without turning off and back on the stream. So at this point, it was just kind of like, yeah, you know, we'll just finish out the stream and then I can do some troubleshooting after. So, for those that are curious what the apology was for, you can go back to the very beginning of the stream. I don't really want to keep staying on it. I really wanted to just share it and then move on. And that's exactly what I've been doing this entire stream. But in short, I just have had some pretty poor conduct in the last little while. And I explained a little bit of where my brain's been at, why I was behaving that way, but not justifying it, just sharing. YouTube kids just need to come to Twitch. I mean, we are pushing for partner there. We just applied for it. I don't actually know how many viewers we have right now, but on Twitch. But do I watch the NFL? I can't really say that I do, no. I mean, I watched the Super Bowl, but I'm not like an avid NFL enjoyer. Yep. I let my team get run over. Oh, the shield doesn't break that. I was going to try and touch again, but I just kept on the... I knew if I walked around the corner with the Discord orb on, we'd lose that so fast. Okay. Oh, nice shot from the Soch. I got too arrogant. Should have turned around to realize my break had backed. Yeah, we can't retouch. Yeah. Nice, you got a couple of really big picks there, actually. Good job on the Junkrat. Holy crap, he's got ult back up. Their Ram is just farming ultimate. That's a problem. I don't know why I threw shield down there. Okay, we're starting to back off the point. Probably should have chased that Zen, actually, in hindsight. It's actually a really poor way to use. Forced out form. Oh my gosh, that was clean.
Play of the game.
Yeah, our team was playing really well. I'm not. Really, just to be clear, the team was playing very, very well. Yeah, she had a couple of really clutch nanos. Yeah, really good. What's my job outside of this right now? I just don't talk about my job on stream. Sorry. Kind of want to play Blizzard World. I haven't seen it in a while. Thank you for all the follows on Twitch and the new sub over on YouTube. I appreciate it. Blizzard World, let's go. You worked at a pharmacy? That's super cool. Pharmacies are very, 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 very good. People, you kind of need those. We may run the Diva again here, to be honest. But I really want to play Zar. So if Zarya is banned and Diva is not, I will play Zarya. Alright. Duh. If Zarya is banned and Diva is not, I will play Diva. Let's just still playing Zarya even if she's banned. Get wrecked. Dude, my audio is... keep hearing like a weird feedback. Okay, Zarya is banned. Is Zarya banned that much now? It's pretty crazy.
Welcome to Blizzard World.
That's dope. Luna, I hope it goes well for you. Alright, we will play Zediva. What's my title mean? Which part? Yes, that's correct, Eden. Publicly shame whoever votes Pariso. Yeah, it's not a fun map in my opinion either. That's awesome, Pyro. Love to hear it. What's up, Marcelo? My peak rank is Diamond 4 on tank. Yeah, I don't do win-losses, Civis. I'm sorry, I did see your comment earlier. I just didn't read it because I think I was either in-game or just distracted by something else. Big surprise, me getting distracted. I just don't do that. I don't like to focus on win-loss. Okay, they are running Diva as well. But it's a skin diff for sure. Unfortunate. We are already down our Ana, which means we only have Zen healing. Okay, we have to back out. I should have touched point. My fault. Took all this aggressive positioning and just kind of mistimed my engagement there. Holy cow. Our Ashe just dies there. I did not cancel that in time. I have my ulti. Okay. I pressed Q. Maybe I was just a little bit too late on that. It's my fault. I botched my timing, so I lost us that point. Yeah, I can't get in there. Not sure why I'm giving up this much space, though. Mostly so I don't stagger, I guess. I'm way out of position here. We now come back. Wow. Great grip. Oh. That's a weird nano. I probably should have trusted my team to heal me a bit better. So we come back. He went Roadhog, huh? That is 3 ultimates you just... That Kiri's ego was through the ceiling.
0-2. Switching sides.
Thanks, Ray. I appreciate the kind words. Have I ever played console Overwatch? No. Timeless, I appreciate that. Thank you for all the Diva compliments, guys. I don't know overall my hours on Diva. Let's see. I don't think anybody's asking, but I'm asking. So 40 hours, 47% win rate on her overall. So I don't play that much Apex Legends anymore, guys, so I can't really say that I'm excited for it when I don't literally play the game anymore. What FPS did I play the most in my life? Halo 2. Zero hesitation. Mostly the campaign, though. Yeah, I loved Halo 2. Still do. I'd love to play like a playthrough of the campaign. I think that'd be fun. Do like a campaign playthrough on Legendary or something on stream. When we get to the point where I can have like a second channel for that kind of stuff, that's one of my big goals. Have I played Garden Warfare? Okay, they are down. It's okay. Just in healing right now. Tracer's making me chase her, okay. Get ready to rock. Okay. We're gonna back up. Did they change this map? I don't remember this being over here, but maybe it's just 'cause I don't ever go. There's really not a whole ton I can do right now. Is my Torb going in hammer only, by the way? I am cooked. Bro. Alright. Who am I diving? I don't know why I'm trying to DM that. We got the tank trade. I had to try something there. Oh, we should be able to take that. We do have the touch point, though. Yep, that one pick may have actually won us that, unironically. Oh man, there. Oh. Holy. Oh, yeah, that hook connects. Okay, we got, you know. Oh my gosh. My fault. Probably should have played a little bit more aggressively. It's all good. I actually cannot believe that hook connected. I'm still kind of surprised. Was there anybody else to Nano? I can't honestly say I was paying enough attention. I picked the more health with DM, or DM converts into health, because I don't like relying on my teammates to support me. So, I mean, any other option has to be better there. I mean, if no one else is near the point, maybe not, you know. Thank you for all the follows on Twitch and the subs on YouTube, guys. I really do appreciate it, man. Is the game glitched? Oh, that's weird. Oh, I'll give it a call, so. No worries, Deedon. Yeah, even if you were a champ smurf, you didn't play like one. You just got some lucky hooks.
Select hero bands.
Why don't I keep the win-loss record, I assume is what you meant? Because I just don't like to focus on win-loss. Like that game, I still play. I feel like I played pretty well. Just lost it. So it's one that we might review depending on how this one goes. What's up, Carl?
Arriving at Coliseum.
I just realized we don't have Zarya banned. Pog. Yeah, no, well, and just to be clear, whenever I say I feel like I played well, that doesn't mean I played perfectly. Does that make sense? What do you think would be really good to help D.Va get reworked, Chomp?
We will crush them.
Yeah, Reinhardt, that's true. That is true. I'd have to do a little digging on it. The heavy rockets last time I played D.Va were not as good. So, I've heard they did a little bit of change to it, though. That's fair, Roy. That's fair. Give her Rein's hammer. Give D.Va Rein's hammer. Yeah. Mobility and Reinhardt's hammer. That seems like a good idea. Heavy rocket's good into armor. They adjust it. Is it higher effective into armor? Oh, they increase the damage as well. Yikes. Okay. Brig Mercy. That's a backline. Nope. Yeah, I'm just getting bursted down. I need to play a lot slower. Mercy Brig does make it almost impossible to live burst. I need to commit. Oh, okay, we got off the Mercy Brig. That's a bonus. We have Mercy Juno now. Hard. Juno dies. So, okay. Okay, first 2 bubbles are for charge. In hindsight, I should have held on to that bubble. I mean, I just can't do anything with this. This is super unfortunate. We're getting ran over. It's my average charge. Okay, my bubbles are still bad then. We res the Hanzo. Stop shooting the tank. Oh, I beg you, stop shooting the tank. Yeah, that's just crazy stuff right there. Zarya was full charge the entire time. Coming from the guy. Okay, I thought that was our... The Zarya player was good. Yeah, the Zarya player was also just like on nearly 100 charge all game, so we just go again. We got 15 minutes. We're gonna play one more. Yeah, we just run it back. That one was that was very unfortunate. I couldn't so it was kind of a combo of a couple of things. I couldn't step out without getting bursted down, which means I was using my bubbles improperly and not using cover as a follow-up. And then on top of that, like, there wasn't any crutch for me to lean into to not punish that mistake, or to not have that mistake punished. So like having a mercy break for quite a while was a problem, but it was my fault. You know what I mean? I stream 3 days a week. I just can't afford the time to yet. Camo Scout, it is what it is, man. Appreciate you letting me know, though. Rialto. I really don't want Mercy. That's tough, Jab. No Freya, Venture, or Doom, huh? We do get to play Zarya. Make up for that last game. That was a rough one. And again, I'm not worried about, like, again, like, notice the lingo, right? Yes, the Mercy break backline was a problem, but it wasn't the reason we lost. I was not using my bubbles or cover properly. If I had used them a lot better, it would have been good. One of the big things that I've seen in the wins tonight is generally I had a support backline that was making up for my poor positioning, which they shouldn't have to do. My positioning should be good enough that I don't need them to make up for it, and they can do a lot more because of it. So this game, I'm really going to focus on using cover, still using those first 2 bubbles for the charge, but then using cover. Like, that just kind of needs to be my mantra for this game. Just cover. That's all I'm going to worry about. Like, well, it's not all I'm going to worry about, but it's the primary focus, I'll say. Yeah, you did DM me about that, Camo, yeah. They can't cancel somebody that doesn't want to stop, though. So
You must see merit in pushing humanity's limits.
All I see is a fool mistaking a strong body for a gullible mind.
3, 2, 1.
yeah, target priority, sure. Oh, May, that's unfortunate. Okay, I got 10. We do need to back up, use cover. Okay, use cover again. Way too low to keep. My May just low key. Oh, my May just tried to save me. Yeah, I went to the wrong corner there. It felt like the right move because it was the shortest to get out of some LOS, but back to where I'm in LOS my supports. I die here. I don't die. This is a very foolish ultimate. Actually, it might have worked. Realistically, that should not have worked. Realistically, I'm just throwing it out there. That should never have worked. Okay, Malga. That's looking like a pulse. Much better.
complete. Score 3-0. Switching sides. Prepare your defenses.
Heads will roll. I appreciate the suggestion. You definitely don't want me to teach you. Even if I was like higher rank, I would say that I don't have the ability to teach as well. Average energy has been 57%, which tells me my bubbles were infinitely better this game so far. And I got a lot more damage, a lot more eliminations, only died once, which means I'm using cover well. And my team is doing very well with that as well, I have to say. I've died more than 3 of my teammates, so.
Weather report. Lots of sun. Killing pylon deployed.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Ah, Reinhardt. Corner, corner, corner. Okay. Arlari's playing pretty well into this Tracer.
Going for a new personal best.
Oh no. May just walled me out. I was trying to maintain support LOS, but the May literally just walled me out of the fight. That's unfortunate. Mistake though. I don't think that our May is trolling. I think it was just a mistake. Thought you had bubble for me? Wait, what? Did I miss something that he just did? I'll take the free charge. Ryan should have shatter here. That's adorable. Be back out here. Alari. Oh my gosh. I'm standing right next to my Alari. They turned that. They turned that. These guys are goated. We're getting ran over by a Reinhardt. Come on, guys. My supports are goated. My supports are goated. Was I not on top of that? Was I not on top of the payload? I'm like, wait, what? Yeah, we're cooked. Blizzard on point. Thanks, Universe. I appreciate it, man. It's R into Ryan. Yeah, this is Plat. You are correct. It is Plat. Your powers of observation continue to serve you well. Anybody know that quote? It's from a movie. Oh, no. I have no charge. Oof. Why do we Blizzard solo the Rhine? Ooh, uh-oh. One bubble. I'm begging. Okay.
Play of the game.
Is that their May? Or is that our May? I wasn't paying enough attention. Why do I main Zarya? Because I enjoy playing her. That's all. Solid games tonight. I mean, I played Diva twice. And even on the game that, like, this one's probably worth reviewing, because, like, even though, like, stat line looks pretty reasonable, we still lost. I think it was, wasn't it close? I feel like it was close. Yeah, it was 2-3. It was relatively close. Yeah, it was the last, that was the last game. That was the last game, guys. But thank you guys so much for watching, man. I really do appreciate it. Maintained Platinum 2 and pushed towards Platinum 1. So we're pushing forward. But I appreciate that, Heads Horror. I appreciate it. Do you plan playing any JQ? Not likely, but it's, I would never say never, right? Thank you for all the follows on Twitch tonight, man. All the subs on Twitch, all the subs on YouTube as well. I know that the YouTube stream has been borked all night long, man. We've dropped like 30% of my frames. So, sorry about that, guys. I will try my best before tomorrow night's stream. If I have the time, I will get it hardwired. But no matter what, I will do my best to probably just lower the bit rate to hopefully prevent it from being so awful. So this is a good one. This one was definitely winnable. I say definitely reverse or worth reviewing. Yeah, for sure. Well, thank you guys so much for watching, man. I'm gonna get out of here. Thank you. I hope to see you guys tomorrow if you guys have time. It would honor me tremendously if you guys came by and hung out. Tomorrow is not the Patreon week. Next week is Patreon quick play games. So tomorrow is just more regular competitive, and it's very likely we hit Platinum 1 tomorrow again. And potentially push into Diamond again, which would be dope. So, but mindset's back. Self-reflection, W's. If you guys missed the apology, go to the beginning. It'll explain it all. So, catch you guys tomorrow, hopefully. All right. Until then, this is Gaming for Hope. I'm signing off.